Hello friends, today we'll make a 3D model of a polygon. In our case, it's a hexagon. For that, we need a scale, a scissor, a compass, a pencil and an eraser if needed. So first, we'll make a straight line using scale and pencil. Then, from the 2 point to end point of the straight line, using a compass, we will find the middle point of this hexagon. My pencil is very blunt, so you could not see, I think, the lines, but the method is very clear. So you can make a pointer to that middle point, and then again using compass we'll draw the other two corners, which is the adjacent corner to this straight line, and we'll mark these 2 points as well. After that, pointing compass to that next point will make the other two corners of this hexagon as well, the same way. Now using the scale we will draw the sides. Now you have completed all the 6 sides of this hexagon. So this is a 2D model of a hexagon. Now to give it a depth, we'll create 5 centimeter square on top of each of these sides. So using the protractor, we'll calculate the 90° and create the two hands of this square. For each corner, we need to have 2 more points, and continue this for all of the points or corners of the hexagon. And this should be parallel to the sides of this hexagon. Now, once you finish this, drawing these points, using the scale, you need to draw the sides of this square. We'll draw this for all the sides. Three of the sides are complete now. We need to draw for 3 more. Now, once this is finished, we will draw the open end of the square. We'll start closing the open end, and you find we just draw one square on each of the side of this hexagon. Now guys, can you tell me what is a common crystal on your everyday life which is hexagonal in shape? Answer in comment section. So you see, now I am drawing some extra part parallel to the sides of these squares. So these are to stick the glue. This has no, that hard and fast length and width. So it's just to stick the glue. Now do the same in the top corner as well, because there will be another hexagon drawn in the same way which will be fixed in the top of this hexagon, so that it will create the 3D model. Now we just almost finished drawing these extra parts. Now this is the time to cut it. Before that, I'll just create another hexagon which will serve as the top part of this. Again, I will start with a 5 centimeter line, and again using compass I will draw the middle line, middle point, and from this middle point and one end of this straight line I'll draw the other two corners. Now I have finished drawing all the corners. Now it's time to draw the straight lines. This hexagon is of the same size and specs of the other hexagon, so that it can be on the top of the other hexagon which has some depth. So now it's time to cut it. So I'll just cut it down to some small pieces so that we can cut it further. Do you know which natural material you use in your daily life which is hexagon in shape? So it's the sugar crystal. So I'll just cut them in shape. you can take help of your parents if you don't unable to cut it properly. You need either a big scissor or a small scissor, whatever you are comfortable with, to cut this. And the paper, you just need the art paper because it's thick enough to hold the shape so that the 3D model will not deform. Now I am almost finished cutting. In the next step, I will just bend the extra portion inward so that I can affix some glue to fix it together. I will cut this other hexagon as well so that I can fix it on the top of the other model. So I'll just, you can use scale to bend it or you can use your hand, whatever you are comfortable with. Just make sure you are following the lines what you have drawn. In this way, you can make a perfect hexagon in 3D model. You can use a board which can serve as a base where you can write your name and school name and roll number, all those stuff, to submit it as your project work. If you need any other polygonal model like pentagon, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll try to fulfill this request as soon as possible. So now I am bending each of these extra flaps inwards as well as all the straight lines, wherever I have drawn the straight lines, I'll bend the paper towards inner side. These pencil marks will not be visible, only you know how you have drawn it. Now everything is ready, you just need to stick glue. You can use Fevicol or any market available glue. Make sure you just apply a very little portion of it so that it can fix very quickly and it can hold it. If you apply a thinner glue, make sure it's dry enough to fix quickly. Otherwise, you need to hold it for longer time. Now, just fix this or stick these flaps together. One after another. Start from any one corner. And then in top you can see there are some flaps. So you can fix the other hexagon on the top of this 3D model so that it can make a perfect hexagon. Thank you so much for watching this video.